Rick Parros enters the Aggie Athletics Hall of Fame on the strength of 4 years at Utah State that rival any other running back in school history. From his breakout 164 yards rushing against Weber State as a freshman, Rick ran up over 3,500 career yards. That includes 252 as a senior against Fresno State, to finish number 3 on the Aggies' all-time career list. He played 6 seasons in the NFL, 4 of those with the Denver Broncos. In fact, he caught the very first touchdown pass that was ever thrown by John Elway. Another member of the Aggie Athletics Hall of Fame class of 2011, Rick Parros.
I can remember back senior year in high school at Granite High in Salt Lake. Had a decent year. We went to the playoffs and lost to West High. And BYU had shown some interest, but I wasn't really interested in being a Cougar. And the University of Utah, Tom Lovat, I think was the head coach, said I was too small to play college football. And Bruce Snyder had been sending me letters, and as a kid I always wanted to play for USC growing up in Southern California. And then as it worked out, he was the running back coach for SC and ended up being the head coach for Utah State. Well, I think when I first got to Utah State, I was more of an elusive kind of back and good feet. But I got hooked into the Rod Marinelli School of Weightlifting and was slowly transformed into more of a power back runner and more of a just a hard-hitting, I feel like was an elusive runner, but I felt like I had to tote the ball sometimes over 40 times a game, and with that, it takes a lot of strength, and so my game turned into being more of a power game, I think, than an elusive game. For sure, that Weber State game, that breakout game, was one that I have a great memory of, and also my senior year when we played Weber State, I had a great game against them, but probably the 2 signature wins were always in-state rivalries. BYU, when we went 5-0 and played them at home and beat them pretty soundly. And then my senior year when we went down to Salt Lake City and played the University of Utah and got in their shorts pretty good. That was an exciting time. I'm remembering when we were on the bus home from beating BYU, and they were singing this Rick James song, Mary Jane, and we were saying, "We are the monsters from the mountains," and we had that reputation of being the monsters from the mountains. So, I just think that it was a real special time, and that this whole weekend is really not about me. It's really about the coaches. It's about the players. It's about the system that I was in to really help me get to the next level.